Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card reading. So, there's a few things that I wanted to get to, but somebody did mention about dates, and I thought, yeah, let's do a little lighthearted one. What will our first date be like? So, think of a person, and it could be your twin flame, it could be a long distance relationship, it could be just somebody that you met recently that you're gonna have a date with. It could be as simple as that. um, but the premise is that you haven't dated them yet, that you haven't gone out with them yet. So somebody that you haven't gone out with, your first date, what will it be like? So we have 4 choices, and you're welcome to pick more than one because there could be more to the story, as sometimes happens. Here's number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Number 1, we have the rose quartz. Number 2, crystal cluster, clear crystal cluster. Clear crystal cluster. Number 3 is a clear crystal bar or writing utensil. No, it's not a writing. And then 4, we have the amethyst cluster. All right. So push out your air, close your eyes, take a deep breath, release your breath. Now open your eyes and let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. And if you couldn't decide which one you wanted, then that should work. And if that still doesn't work, then I give you a few more seconds. The timestamps will be in the description box. Alrighty then, let us begin. Okay, here's number 1 with the rose quartz. And I had a bunch of cards, but I thought it would be easier to lay them out without all the other cards involved. So let's see, where shall we start? I think we shall start with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So let's take a look. What will your first date be like? So you have the 8 of Pentacles, which is interest. So someone's interested in you, and it looks like you're going to go out for a cup of coffee. And this person and the feeling you'll have with them will be affectionate, gentle, tender, simple, and honest feelings. So it'll feel really nice, a nice beginning. And then the romance angels say, flirt. So it'll be sort of a nice flirtatious feeling between you two. It'll be just sort of joyful, just kind of fun, witty banter kind of feeling. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So first we have the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is pleasure from the good basic things, like down-to-earth contentment, simple wishes fulfilled. So it'll feel just very nice and relaxed and comfortable. And you also have the Ace of Swords, which is new and exciting matters, mental energy and action. So I feel like mentally and verbally you'll be very witty and playful and have a lot of banter, which might stir up some kind of fun feelings between you two. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a real charmer. So he's going to be charming, a magnetically attractive person, kind of an optimistic type of person, and maybe just a bit on the reckless side, kind of maybe a little bit of a bad boy, or just a little, somebody who's kind of edgy, or just kind of just fun, like a fun person, but charming and flirtatious. So you're going to feel very kind of special in his eyes. You'll feel feel attractive with him. You'll feel good. You'll feel playful. You'll feel this kind of giddiness between you two, because you'll have this mental stimulation, this energy of talking, and the caffeine will help too. Oh, and that reminds me, I read somewhere about the best drink and food, well, food too, but the best thing to drink and eat when you have a first date is something warm, because when you're drinking or eating warm, so drinking warm or hot coffee is a good way to have warm feelings towards someone, and they feel warm and attracted to you. So that's why coffee definitely is a good starter kind of date. Also, I mean, soup might not be so attractive to sip in front of a person, so you have to kind of gauge that. Like a nice warm meal, with the basics. A salad might not go over so well, and smoothies and shakes maybe not so much, but definitely a nice hot cup of coffee with some witty banter, I feel like will work wonderful for you. And then finally, we have affirmators. So your affirmation is this: depth. As new people show up in my life, I look for all the weird, wonderful, complex layers below their surface. I can't be surprised by someone's depth of character unless I'm willing to peel back the outer layers and go a little deeper. It's like the brand new saying goes, don't judge an onion by its haircut. So yeah. So you might find out that this person is pretty cool and pretty deep, once you've talked about things that you find interesting and intellectually stimulating. All right, so if you like that, give that a thumbs up. Please feel free to make a comment down there, and if you have any ideas, I'd like to hear your ideas to give you pick a card that you might like. And hello to all my returning subscribers, and big hugs and kisses to all the new people out there. Welcome. If you would like a private reading, just hit that little arrow right there. It opens a box to the description box, which has the timestamps, and it also has all my information to get private readings. So I look forward to hearing from you. Just give me an email, and we're on to the next. Okay, and here we have number 2 with the clear crystal quartz cluster. And we have the Victorian Romantic Tarot, but I also threw in an affirmator we'll get to later, and we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So let's start with that one. Tarot of Sexual Magic says 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands is the magic of the bread, and it's about nearness and sharing every bite of food to unite with another person without losing yourself. So this looks like a very cozy atmosphere, You'll have a really good appetite, I'm sure, and there'll be a lot of good, warm feelings between you two. And so it looks like your first date will be more of a meal or maybe breakfast, so bread, but it looks like, I feel like a whole meal that includes bread with it. And let's see what the romance angels say. Ooh, so you're going to have some chemistry for sure. There's going to be this strong magnetic attraction there. You'll be very near, you'll want to get even nearer to each other. It's this feeling of wanting to be even closer. And so you'll be leaning into each other and discussing your ideas and thoughts and feelings intensely with each other, and looking at each other's faces and how each of you move and your expressions and things like that. So in the Victorian Romantic Tarot, we have the Queen of Wands, and so this is kind of how he'll see you, or the feminine here. You're like an adored woman, passionate, energetic. He'll see you as athletic, so maybe you'll be looking good and fit, and you look like you're kind of have a joy of living, warmth towards others. So you can tell what kind of person you are by how you talk to other people and how you treat people. And in your conversation, things will come out about you two, and he'll see you as somebody who's creative and but also practical. So a nice balance of things. And then we have the Judgment card. And so there's this like awakening to new life. So this kind of like stirring of feelings between you two, like feeling refreshed, like something new is about to happen, like you're already planning your second date, like you're already seeing a little bit into the future and wanting to have more of this kind of connection between you two. And so the Judgment card is saying today is the first day of the rest of your life, It's so, yeah, you're already feeling like, ooh, there's going to be more to come. I can't wait to have more dates with this person and really get to know them. And then we have the Six of Cups. So you'll be talking about all kinds of things, like your childhood and nostalgic things and things like, pop culture, things that you grew up with, things that'll make you laugh. You feel really lighthearted and really good connection. Like you have a lot in common, like a lot of similar memories of growing up and how all of that nostalgia and makes you feel, and then that makes you feel connected to each other, and it'll feel very natural, and you just really want to spend more time with each other, and you don't want this date to end, and you're looking forward to the next one already. So by the end of this date, you're for sure going to ask her out again, or you'll ask him out again, whatever. So now we have the affirmators, and your affirmation is receiving. I open up and allow myself to receive love in all ways, from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bed bugs, or hate mail. I receive love, and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more, and then some more, and maybe just a wee bit more. So yeah. So this is a very loving date. It's going to feel really nice, not rushing anything, but feeling really good, like ready for more dates with each other. So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Please feel free to comment, subscribe if you're new, and welcome if you're new. And welcome back, my returning subscribers. I love you so much. So if anybody needs any private readings out there, hit that little button right there, that little arrow that opens up the description box. Then you can see my email and information about private readings. But if you still don't understand that, just feel free to email me any question you have. And then also my timestamps are there for picking out which pile that you want to choose. Also, you can see that I have an Instagram if you want to come visit me over there. I also sing on Smule, Cherry Chaka, if you want to come sing with me, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You're welcome to come visit me on Patreon. I haven't added too much stuff recently because I've been so busy with everything else, but I am an artist. If you'd like to see some of my work, you can see it on Patreon, and oftentimes I'll have something that I'm working on set up in my lives that you can see. Speaking of lives, I'm going to have a go live, I think, Tuesday night again, and this time our subject will be ancestors, so I hope to see you there. Alright, so on to the next. Okay, and here we have number 3 with the clear crystal bar, and we have the Victorian Romance tarot cards, but I also threw in sexual magic card, so let's take a look at that. You have 8 of Chalices, which is bashfulness. You must try to know your partner's character in spite of his reserve. Beneath the thorns, you find the right choice, an honest and sincere person. So either you'll feel shy, or he'll feel shy, or both of you will feel kind of shy. But this is sort of the promise that he's a really nice guy, really good guy. So just give him a little chance, get to know him and see what happens. Let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle says. So this is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yeah, you're gonna have kind of deep, meaningful conversation, and then your shyness will relax and lighten up, and you'll realize what an amazing person this is, and he'll think the same way of you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So first we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is, so he's going to seem like, very sensitive and otherworldly and dreamy and artsy. Like he really likes creative endeavors and artistic things, and he's imaginative, and he looks dreamy, like he's really handsome and dreamy. He's got like dreamy eyes or something dreamy about him that just kind of makes you swoon, But he's also a dreamer, and so he has all these interesting ideas, and just listening to him talk about his ideas makes you feel happy because, he looks good when he's doing it. He just sounds good when he's explaining his dreams and telling you his thoughts and stuff. And this is the way he'll see you. He'll see you kind of similarly, that you're like sweet and nurturing, and you're like feminine, like femininity right there, just all pure femininity, womanly, that you are, that it'll come out about your love of animals and nature and the other qualities you have that make you just like really connected to the earth and nature and your lovability, And he'll also see you as the star, somebody who's like hopeful and optimistic and serene. Like you just have this soothing, calming serenity about you that he finds just really beautiful and appealing. And, he sees you dreamy, you'll be like dreamy, like the reflection on this water, and he'll think of your eyes the same way too. He'll be looking into your eyes thinking, wow, she has dreamy eyes. So kind of like that water. So this is going to be a really nice interchange. It'll start off a little shy and bashful, but you'll end up realizing you have so much in common, and it gets kind of deep. I see this conversation getting kind of deep, but also it'll feel very relaxed and feel very pleasant and happy and dreamy. You both are kind of dreamy people, and you'll feel sort of in a dream world when you're talking to each other. So it's going to be really nice. All right, and so next we have affirmators. So let's see what yours says. Acceptance. When I get to know new people, I accept their actual traits rather than the ones I project on them. Same goes for not new people I already know. Acceptance is the delicate art that reminds us everyone is their own unique self, and we can't expect them to ever be anything but. Man, how did those snowflakes do it? So yeah, you both will be very accepting of each other, and that's just because that's your personality, and I think you found a kindred spirit, somebody who is also accepting like you, and a kind, sweet, dreamy person. So I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. If you have any comments, feel free to comment in that comment section down there. Give me any ideas that you have. Welcome back, my subscribers. So good to see you again. And hello, all my new subscribers. If you would like to subscribe, please, I would love it. If you subscribed and push the bell notification and share this with your friends and let them know that, what kind of fun videos I have over here. It's mostly, it's pick a card, and this one's pretty brief. Quickies. I have a lot of quickies. The one I had most recently was a little bit longer, but I do all kinds of lengths of pick a cards and all kinds of subject matters, and I really listen to you guys, what you all are interested in. So please feel free to tell me what you're interested in, and I'll do my best. And if I don't get to the subject you want, you definitely can ask for a private reading. Just push that little arrow right there. Open the description box. It has all my information on private readings and an email. If you have any more questions, you can just email me. And also, if you just want to hold on to your question until Tuesday, I'm going live and I'll answer most of the, I can answer for free. And also, if you want to donate just some, like a small $2 donation or something like that, I can answer your question that way. And that way you don't have to go into one of those more expensive private readings. So if you have just like a quick question you want me to answer. So we can do that on Tuesday. I'm still planning for Tuesday, so that's my goal. So anyway, I hope to see you on to the next. Okay, last but not least, we have the lovely amethyst cluster. So let's see, we've got the Victorian Romantic Tarot, and I have a tarot of sexual magic and romance angels and an affirmator for later. So let's start with the sexual magic. Let's see what we've got. All right, we've got 3 of Wands. So what will your first date be like? You're going to feel comfortable enough that some part of this date you'll end up kissing. So this is going to be a kind of a quick, instant recognition, feeling, passion, because you'll be kissing by the end of the date. The force of understanding, and the magic is the ribbon tied on your leg. So I don't know, maybe you can buy some shoes like that are ribbons that you tie. The force of understanding and desire, and the craving for nostalgic help to discover a feeling you thought you had lost. So yeah, I don't know, you're going to feel so close to each other that you're going to end up smooching. Let's see what the romance angels say. So yeah, you're going to have romantic feelings, and your feelings are real and worth exploring. So hence the kissing, because you're going to be exploring. Maybe you'll be in a situation, maybe dancing, or in a situation where you're moving around and holding on to each other, so that the kissing is easier, or that the touching, or that it goes into that situation faster than it would if you were just sitting there eating or whatever, just conversing. You'll be in a situation where, and maybe you know this person already, and this is your first date, but this is not the first time you've ever talked to each other. So you might, I can see that. And in fact, that kind of happened to me once. So you could have this build up of, texts, emails, phone conversations, Skyping, FaceTiming is what they do nowadays, I guess. I haven't done FaceTiming. And all of that leads up to this first physical date where the first thing you do might be kissing each other. So let's see what the tarot has to say. So the tarot has the 6 of Wands. So this is the way you've been seeing him. He is your beloved. He's the one that you adore and admire. And, he's proud, and he has a lot of self-esteem, and he's successful. But it's not just that. It's just the way you see him too. And that's the way he feels when he's around you. He feels like, awesome when he's around you. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is you're like a very sensible person, but you're also creative and intelligent and warm. It's like you've got it all. You're harmonious, artistic. You're really beautiful too. Like, he just loves looking at you. Your face is just beautiful. You have really pretty lips and eyes and hair, and you're just very artistic, and you have a great sense of humor too. You're just a really good humored person, and you inspire him. You light up his life. You just make him feel like, there's goodness in the world because there's you, and you're just sparkle and shine like this. He adores you the same way you adore him. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So this is like the feeling of something new is beginning. There's an overflowing of emotions, overflowing of love here. You're so happy you finally got to this state, and you couldn't wait any longer, and you're finally holding each other, kissing each other, and there's an overflowing of love and an optimism for the future. And some of the things that you've talked about in this day will be, you know, creative and artistic projects, you know, and so you, not only are you both creative people and romantic types and beautiful and adore each other, but you have similar tastes as far as artistic tastes, and you're coming up with ideas together, things that you guys can work on together, and so that stirs up a lot of excitement between you two. And let's see, we've got finally our affirmator. So let's see what yours is. Ooh, boundless love. Today I'll open my eyes a little wider and walk a little taller, noticing that the world around me is filled with tiny miracles. With this in mind, it's easy to fall in love over and over again, with everything from honeybees to neon signs. And while I'm feeling this inspired and this in love, everything else sort of falls into place. That's nice. That's really nice. Got goosebumps. Because that's the way love should be, you know. It should be a feeling of all is right in the world, you know. And that's how you're going to feel when you finally get together with him. Like, finally, you know, we've gone through so much together, and now we're here and all is right in the world. And so, yeah, so I hope you like that, you know. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment down below. Hello, all my returning subscribers, and hello, all the new people out there. If you'd like to subscribe, please push the subscription button and that bell notification. Please feel free to check out the description box. See that arrow right there? It opens up the description box where the timestamps are, if you didn't see that already. And it's a list of my private readings and other kinds of links where you can find me on Instagram, on Patron, link to donate if you're interested in that. You're welcome to come visit me on Tuesday. I'll be live, hopefully. I should work out. So my goal is to come back on Tuesday and be live and do free readings or you know, low donation readings. You don't have to donate, but if you feel the urge to, then you can get a reading out of it and come see me on Tuesday. So I really appreciate all your love and support, and everybody who's interested, and everybody who's comes sees me all the time and subscribes, and are returning subscribers, and the people who comment. You know, you light up my day every day. I read your comments, and I feel so happy and connected to you guys. It's really, really nice. I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy my lives too, like really connecting with my sisters out there and the few brothers that I have too. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. So faith, trust, and pixie dust.